Hello there. We are back for another Spider-Man double draft, and we have some powerful black cards in this first set. I would like Remorseless Coup, but I very much doubt that it will wheel. The next best cards after these two rares is probably between Supportive Parents and Margot, or are between Supportive Parents and Margot. Hidden Mundanity is alright. I wouldn't mind being terrible colors, blue-black. So we'll take Rylix and Wrench and see if we end up picking up maybe Knife Trick and Merciless Enforcers after this. If we see Hidden Mundanity and have some blue cards, that will probably push us into blue-black control. But even though we pass Supportive Parents, the next best cards here by a mile are the green ones. Leyline Weaver is great. It's kind of another situation where the first two cards of one color are so powerful, I'm kind of upset that they have a third card I really want to play in that deck, because I don't think that this will make its way all the way around. Spectacular Tactics is also spectacular. Razorkin is good, creates a lot of value. Typically I'm not playing red unless it's the red-black Mayhem deck. I struggle with green-red for sure, and it does not have a strong enough effect that I'll play non-archetype colors like red-blue or red-white. There is a favorite fighter. I will gladly pick him up. There's another Spectacular Tactics. I'm tempted to pick that up, but it's probably better to say that we're definitely green-black at this point. Pick up either Clandestine Work or Mob Lookout. What do we want to do? Clog up the field? Do we really need a Mob Lookout? I mean, we can take Spectacular Tactics and use it as removal if we have enough green sources that allow us to splash for other colors. Alright, Grow Extra Arms I've come up on. I mean, it's still like filler removal. I'm not trying to pick it up high or anything, but I am ignoring it less often when there's just about nothing else in the pack that I want to take. Wekdu is the only other option. Remorseless Coup did wheel. That's kind of crazy. Do we take Knife Trick here? Or just take Merciless Enforcers? I think we'll take our first real 2-drop besides Mob Lookout. And Razorkin is also here. Wow. Okay, why not? Probably won't be playing him in our deck. Ooh, Scouring Storm Soul and terrific team up. Kind of solidifying that we're green. And from here we'd like to wheel maybe a Leonin. I would play a Lizards and I will play a Vine Woven Cherry, but really what I want to see is the Leyline Weaver. But I expect it'll be the same thing as pack 1, pick 1. Someone will pick this up. It just goes in so many decks because it's multicolored red-green, and often lets you skip turn 3 and go straight to your turn 4 play, either double drop or play your 4-drop. Now, the fact that it can also tap to web is great. I went to look out for probably these two and lay it in. Tethix we can take if we end up with ways to surveil or mill. We can play them. We'll probably not play this Brawlers, so it probably won't be enabled by that, but is it ever Crash? I don't think so. I don't think Crash really belongs outside the red black deck, so we'll leave Chizak and Working Lizards and probably play them if Villainous Wrath. Wow. And Remorseless Coup and Damien Crest. Is Remorseless Coup even better than Damien Crest? I think it is, because of the instant speed. And we're not blue-black, so we're not going to have a ton of villains is what I was going to say, but now I'm looking at our deck and we already have 7. We'll see if the Caracal's wheel. I mean, the Remorseless Coup did. So it's possible these two wheel. If they did, we would be very happy. And here we'll just take Arachnologist. We're not crazy about it, but it'll help us ramp to our more powerful spells. And Scout the City will help us find those and stay alive with life gain, as well as being a better best of 3 card because we can sideboard it if they have flyers. We will absolutely take a Van Woven Chariot. It looks like that did wheel along with the lane in. Put it over here in our 3-drop slot. Probably not run more than 1, honestly. And we'll take Lurking Lizards. We will want a Surveil Land, but we want it in green-black. This is a great card. Do we want anything bad enough in white that we will mess up our deck for it? So splash sources right now we have 2 Favored Fighters, a Chariot, that's 3, and that's kind of it. So it's probably best to just take Landon, even though he wheeled last time. We know Landon will make our deck, and we appreciate the mill for cards like Tethix. Okay, another Favored Fighter we'll take. I doubt we play another Tethix, so let's take a Gallant Citizen. It will be harder to play in green-black than green-white. So is it actually a Cityscape? Do we take a Cityscape here? Even if we're green-black, I think we'll want this for smoothing. Wow, Cheering Crowd is here. It can backfire, that's for sure. But the upside is he becomes big and becomes a problem before your opponent uses mana to remove him. Wow, Leyline Weaver is here, plus a Favored Fighter. So we have a lot of high drops, but this will functionally be a 3-drop, I think, a lot of the time. And we have a lot of ways to ramp. Treasure is our Favored Fighter, Leyline Weaver. No way we play a 3rd Chariot. No way we play a 2nd Brawlers. So I guess I'll just take another uncommon here. I'm not going to play either of these. And Confessor's Binding survives. This is a good card in white. Wonder what everyone else on the draft table was. And it just seemed like a powerful bunch of packs. Okay, Knife Trick can get cut. I don't think we need to splash for white here, but I may reconsider when I look at our removal stack. So 2 terrific team ups, 2 that, Villainous Wrath. That's good. Put that there. 3. Grow extra arms, probably not necessary. It is nice with trample. Final Woven Chariot is really a 3-drop. We probably can't go below 4 2-drops. So I think we'll cut an Arachnologist here. And the Chariot, I guess I like better with Villainous Wrath. Chaldea Brawlers definitely should not be in the mainline deck. And this just looks solid. Nine. Let's run it at 9. Think about it. We have double green before we have double black, but we have double of each. Double. Play first. We're doing it. We're ramping. Ramping to what? I don't know. We'll have to see what we draw off Scout the City. What would he have in green-blue that he needs to think about using here? 2, 3, 4, I guess another forest. That is basically a miss. We have to play the swamp so that we can slam out Merciless Enforcers here. But if we end up drawing William Wings, we'll, I guess, ping him with Merciless Enforcers while he develops out the board and then Wrath. Fine, William Chariot. Okay. And he's also playing white. Alright, well if he's not going to do anything, we'll just ping him. He's not going to play a creature for us to move. Flashing at alley workers. I guess he can also flash in. Yeah, he did wait if he's trying to tap our creature in that block. So I think we actually let this go through. As if we killed it now, he would just crew his chariot. Not sure that this is even correct. This Wrath is looking pretty terrible. The 2 equipments and a Gallant Citizen. So I guess we just attack 3, 5, 6, just with the Weaver. interesting. So he attacks with the 1/1. He's gonna play. Ah, I see. Needs he will. See, otherwise he's letting 2 lifelink come back. So we'll poke him. So gain 3 life. That's so much of Clutter Cluster. This is a great card. Would have loved one of these. But we got plenty of powerful cards. This green black deck, so I can't really complain. Three spiders are going to pump that spider coach minimum next turn. Wow, okay. So the Wrath is looking better. He will draw a card off the 1/1. And we will leave his vehicles on. Use that pretty soon. I guess that means we should probably block his vehicles. If we can trade for them. We can trade for the chariot, but the spider coach is going to grow. Be a 6/6. Back down to 20 where we started. One, two, three, four, 5. So 4, 7, 8. We'll play Swamp and then hold up the coup. A dream would be if he let this through. Well, yeah, I doubt it. Okay, stick the lifelink. Do 1 less damage with Villainous Wrath action, but we get 2 lifelink as a result. So does he see cards before we cast this? I've definitely seen cards assume that they don't see a card till it's actually confirmed here. Unless he was saying nice to us trading with our Merciless Enforcers. Alright, Mill Tethics. Ooh, yuck. That was not Tethics. Those 2 cards we would have happily played. No attacks here. I don't think it's worth taking for the spider coach. Yera and Uski gets to take a peek at our hand. See our removal. So we're not going to be able to surprise him with it. probably use a removal next turn if we have nothing to do on Uranowski, just to slow down his damage. Cheering crowd, okay. I mean, he knows we have removal in hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. I guess we can't afford both. I think terrific team up is better to hold on to here because it adds 2 damage. And now we have 2, which is even more terrific. Yes. So I think it's another turn of chilling. And then next turn, we can attack with a 4/4, potentially. Yes, he'll pump Spider Coach to 4/4 if he has Uranowski. But if we remove Uranowski, pre that effect, he'll stay at 3. Kumanoso, okay. So we can only cast 1 terrific team up until Yera is dead. She is. We'll be able to forward terrific team up on Kumanoso. And if he attacks, we'll just take 3 damage. I presume he will. Is this a spider? It is. We're taking 1 more damage here by waiting until his end stop, but I think that's fine. 18 life is plenty, and we get to see if he plays something else. We would rather remove first. I guess we can wait till our turn for more damage. Right? Five, 1, 2, 3, 4. We can slam both of these down, even without the mana from Cheering Crowd. We'll do this. We don't need to show him Wrench. Okay, nice. So he's playing green, blue, white. Essentially spiders. Clutter Cluster is good. He does have fight spells. Uranowski. Generous Betty Ray. So I think combat will be happening. We could maybe grow extra arms in here. And scout the city. I do like, since he has so much fight, our Death Touch and our instant speed combat tricks. Do we cut Tethix for like a grow extra arms? No. I think we keep it as is. This is a mulligan. And this is a keep. Okay. Is it actually Villainous Wrath? I think it is. We'll shuffle Abzan. Now the question is, this Wiz, do we play Favored Fighter or Zon next? Four will attack Will. And for maximum greed, we could potentially try to unweb Wrench. I mean, we don't have like protective parents, so we'd have to actually attack with Wrench, but I guess what we'll do is we'll attack with Favored Fighter first. See what happens. That was the no attacks. Then we can play Favored Fighter again. Is this nonsense what we're doing? I think we should have played Scout the City. Either that, let's play Wrench and try and get and weave off that. Or in web, sorry. I guess Zon's not attacking. What? Favored Fighter is. Let's slam Wrench. Probably should have kept the swamp untapped there, but we could always spend the treasure token if we need to. Kumanoso. And is it Clutter Cluster or Margot? I mean, Oris is pretty sweet too. Oh, we can't web it? Can we? I guess we'll find out this one. Declare we remorseless coup. We potentially can web our wrench. So I think that's worth doing it. If he doesn't have a creature that can crew the chariot, that's a free attack. Let's go get Swam. Six. I think we do attack with Leyline Weaver. Clutter Cluster, even if you web it, won't actually trigger the 4 mana or more will untap this. Alright, that's okay. We could terrific team up, kill it. That would untap Weaver. So we would have 5 mana, which is enough to play Kumnoso. Do more damage. Is that game 2? Nice. Wrench is so much fun. I mean, I think there's a good reason why so many people set Jace as their avatar. Just playing your opponent's deck is so much more interesting than playing your own deck. Five, 6 lands. Wow. We're gonna have to mull. I think we can afford to mull in here. Rylix. Probably better to play the Leonin. Some of the blocks and damage may be irrelevant. And we can maybe delay casting Rylix until we have creatures. Besides the once we draw cards off them. That is a good card. Three forest, three swamps. If he attacks with the chariot, we're just going to let it through. And I think we drew into Terrific Team Up, but if we had it in hand, maybe grabbing Favored Fighter would have made more sense. Puts it on himself. Interesting. Okay, no. Can we use King of the Coldblood Curse on our chariot and force it to be a creature? Yeah. Is that what we want to do? He's gonna have double strike. Maybe it's best to just remove it, but he could have protection. It's probably like, what is this guy doing? Looking up the rules to see it. This will turn Fine Woven Chariot into a permanent creature. It does. So I have lost 2 cards off this, unless we chump What a turn. So I guess we just chill. Probably flash in our Rylix and play Terrific Team Up on his turn. Okay, I assume that's going to target our 5/5 Trampler. Before that goes off, let's pump up our guys. And I guess we have to blast Etzley, actually. Favored fighter. Okay, we do have Death Touch creatures, but another Leonin. But his board is looking formidable right now. And we're going to lose life off Rylix. I think it is still the right thing to do. Is to try and draw some cards. Depending on how he attacks. Okay. So I guess we won't actually. Just kill his Goro. That is a good draw. Terrific Team Up we can play now. Is it Chizak next? It's the best defensive option. Is it greedy to grab Ancestral Carvings? Yes, I think so. We accept that. We will draw a card. Surveil, right? Do we surveil? No, it goes away. Another Terrific Team Up. Nice. I think it's better to just play that out. 6. We could slam the Chizak. Or we could play Favored Fighter and Bane Marked Leonin. So we can make the 1/1 flyers. Attack with just Divine Web and Chariot here. Looks like he's gonna have a citizen. I will take that. And draw a card. Okay, now we can play Tieback and hold up Terrific, team up, or yeah, that's probably the play. Okay, so make that spider as big as it can, but that will be pretty slow. I think we can wait till attacks to play that. That is going to be good recurring value. Do we actually attack with Isaac, or do we need to leave it back? I think we need to leave it back for now. Let's just play the Storm Soul. After favored fighter. We'll pass first. Okay. So we could either Terrific team up pre-combat here, kill his Darval, and then he has no good blocks, or we could try and get 2 for 1 right here by attacking with both these creatures. Terrific team up will pump Favored Fighter to 5 power if he blocks it with Darval, and we could shoot his Favored Fighter, or if he does this double block. Web. Do we want in web? Does that do anything? Our favorite fighter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 6. So we could either play this for 5 or just slam him. survived. I think that's going to be our main concern here. He can accrue a lot of value with Kumnoso. But we have some pretty good top end, so is it worth bringing in? Grow extra arms. Destroy target creature with flying. Etzli, and whatever he gives Etzli, it might be correct to get rid of Scout the City, but we'll try the next game and see if the Grow extra arms would have been better than Scout the City in any scenarios. Etzli is only one flyer. If it combos with Kumnosa specifically is bad, but it's only one flyer giving a flying to one flyer. We'll tap here. Cityscape to go fetch a forest. We've got the Storm Soul as our earliest double green card. 3 mana. Wow, Cheering Crowd is potentially good. Also potentially bad. Yeah. They get more out of the mana than we do, and then remove the Cheering Crowd like that. I guess we just give them one card. We could just slam Zam. Or we could smack and web. He doesn't get the mana. This could go bad if he specifically moves up. Yikes. And some removal. But it'd have to be 2 mana removal. Okay, Temple Trap. Kill it. Makes sense. Now we can kill our fan. Yeah, now we're that's how the Cheering Crowd can backfire. Pass quick, so CW has terrific team up. Might have been worth killing his creature. Okay, he's gonna web. feel like we have to do something to catch up. If he removes our fighter, if he removes our Leonin and attacks through with support appearance, then we don't have the block. Margot, okay. So I am going to see that. We did see that twitch. Just support appearance alive. Wait, what did I just do? Killed Margot. Wow, what a top deck. What did we just do? Maybe we should have left Margot one? Killed one of his creatures? Okay, Goro, we can't play from the graveyard. So Sudden Strike and Rouse the Swarm, I think, are going to be the best bets here. We cannot afford to pay for Ward. This would be big damage, but be tapped out here. And we can kill support parents with Sudden Strike. Yeah. So let's do Wizards. 2 blockers, 3 attackers. Yeah. We play Wizards. Play Rouse the Swarm. Can we afford to do that? 2-1. Reach. Yeah. He draws cards, but any attack he does is going to remove a blocker. Yikes. That's pretty good. A bunch of cards. Of whatever he sends here. Okay, so I thought he was going to send support appearance and draw like 3 cards, but as it stands, 1, 2, 3 blockers, 5 attackers. We have Sudden Strike. I think we just let this through. Okay. Three, 5, 7. We can afford this. Send Chizak back. Two, 4. So he's just dead, right? Nice. Okay, we might have played incorrectly there by killing Margot, but I was going to draw him a bunch of cards. I'm having some hesitations. We killed the 2 creatures on his double block. Margot lived, but maybe if the idea was to push damage, it would have been okay to let him draw a billion cards with Margot. But I would have to go back to the specific scenario, because at some point, that would help him get out of it, right? If we weren't able to push damage quick enough. But what really won the match there was drawing Wrench off the top of our deck and getting access to Rouse plus a 2/3 plus the destroy target attacking or blocking creature. This is very much a keepable hand. Yeah, Wrench, Rylix, Storm Soul, even if we can't cast it turn 3. Just need a few lands. Play the bad boy out. Blue white is a scary color combo. He did fortunately take turn 2 off though. Okay, so Enforcers, if we don't hit a land, we might just be playing that right there. If we do hit a land. 3, 6, 7. We don't have to discard the hand set, do we? No. So I think Rylix is better to flash in because it has Menace. And we could be the beatdown. Probably not. The player on the draw, and he's the turn player. But this also makes it look like it's more correct to play Rylix, because he would just be a land. Oh, well. Drats. We really want to land there. We still have stuff to do. We wanted those, but honestly a forest would be even better. So he's hovering the Rylix like he wants to remove it. But what is he going to remove it with in these colors? It's usually attacking and blocking creatures, creatures with power greater than 4, and Mothwing in white. And then hiding Mundanity. Well, he's actually going to hide Mundanity out Leonin. That's kind of crazy. Does he have destroy target attacking or blocking creature? Is it better to play our Working Lizards or Enforcers? I'm going to say Enforcers, in case he's just tapping our creatures and we're smacking back for a lifelink. It's also going to be better if we are able to gain some lifelink and try to catch up on board by playing Villain's Wrath. We're just going to take this damage. Okay, finally hit a forest. Let's guess play that out pre-combat so that we have terrific team up. And if he just lets it through, we'll play out favorite fight. Just because we have Wrath in hand doesn't mean we need to let him develop out the board and then play it. He might have counter, draw a card here. Just counter. And we are going to be at 10 damage taken from just this stinky little spider. Another Hidden Mundanity on our lifelinker, actually. How can we cast this? Where did our treasure go? Oh, because it's double green, that's all. I guess let's attack with Rylix first. And I mean, one of the benefits to blocking with our creatures that are 1/1 is going to be that we draw a card off Rylix. Let's do that now. Try and hit. Slap down Tethix here. Works well with the Wrath. Just this stinky little spider is the only creature he's played. He's about to hit us to 6, honestly, if he so chooses. That would put us on a 2-turn clock, but we would have him on a 2-turn clock right back. He's going to surveil now. Interesting. Must mean he either has nothing or something for less than 3 mana that he wants to play. What's he got? Robotics Mastery? That would be 5 mana. Okay, 4, 6. I guess we'll play a Working Wizard here. He's not Wrath colors. I think he was. This is still probably correct. The Wrath. It's no creatures to get back. We could have cast Trick there, so he knows it's over. I guess we'll let him use up some of his clock just in case that becomes relevant. Okay, maybe just a lot of lands drawn for him and like removal. Maybe just awkward draw. I'm presuming that he has more than these 2 creatures in the deck. And just kind of drew equipment removal, Argear, his counter spells, and lands instead of playing out his creatures and then holding up counter spell removal, etc. So the grow extra arms looks bad here if he has the ability to tap us. Do we have a temple trap? I don't think we do. Keep it as is. Arachnologist could be interesting. I think we pull ahead if we stabilize. He's investing mana into like tapping our creatures and hitting us for a bunch of damage at least last match. I'm assuming he doesn't have draw spells, but if he has cards like Angler Shield, then I don't know, bringing the Arachnologist in probably seems like the wrong thing to do. Alright, we've been burned by this recently, but I'm pretty sure it's still going to be our turn to play. Can also very easily burn us if we don't end up with black mana to play these cards. Yep, there are the other creatures. And if we accelerate him into like a snatchback bounce, that's bad. It's a good sign actually, I think, that he didn't pay for counter. We will absolutely take action. Slaying down our favorite fighter. This is one of the reasons why the Working Wizard is awkward. Oh no. Mana goes away as phases end. Wonder if he's holding up counter. This might have worked out by accident. Yup. So it's like a broken clock being right twice a day. It's probably more correct, even with that mana open, to play Favored Fighter. The awkward thing about Working Wizards is you end up easily with like Web Weaver. Wanting to play Web Weaver instead of Working Wizards turn 2 so you can ramp. And then by the time you do ramp, you want to play out the powerful creatures. You don't want to slam down Working Wizards. One, two. We do 1, 2, 3, 4. Can we also play Zan? We'll be 1 mana short, won't we? But we can in-web and stop him from getting mana. I think that's the play. This might look crazy. We're going to attack their Cheering Crowd. Remove the 3 counters. And then web it with Swamp. He has 4 cards and he would have been able to draw, to play out his hand. Potentially snatch back, draw a card, or Mothwing Shroud, and then we're in a bad. So I think, as funky as that looks, that's correct to do. Means that we can't attack through now that he has a 4/5 block in our 4/3s. We can Villainous Wrath here. We can wait 1 more turn. We'll pretend like we thought we were going to attack. And then thought better of it, and that's why we're not doing anything. Okay, let's try and bait out a counterspell, I guess, with a Relics. Didn't even pause. So here we'll attack with the Relics. If he offers the double block, I think we will just trade for the Aerialist, let him flinch first. Or we could go crazy. We could try and Remorseless Coup, attack spots, then his Ozor. No. Yeah, let's see, right? That's the highest upside play if he counters it. Then it's kind of alright. I guess we could get blown out if he has the Surveil, the Connive and Draw card. And does that on the Aerialist. Backup Wrath. Cheering Crowd might also go crazy with Enforcers here. Giving it a bunch of mana to ping with. There's the Mothman Crowd. So if we did rain and have that in hand, we'd feel a little silly. Now he's going to be able to play whatever top deck, so we'll snipe out the Crowd. And be pretty far ahead. Let's take action here. Let's pump 3, 6, 7. So 3, 5, 7. Was he dead there? 3, 5, 7. Ping him for 8. No. But we were pretty far ahead. And I think that's the first traditional draft trophy deck. It felt like it. That felt like such a powerful set of packs. And there were strong white cards, but the rares that we picked up, Cold Blood Curse, Wrench, Storm Soul, they were aided and embedded by powerful uncommons. The Terrific Team Up is terrific. That's probably the best removal that green has access to. Remorseless Coup is probably the best uncommon removal black has access to. We also had Relics for power level, so this is just not a deck we're going to run to very often. 5 powerhouse green-black spells. A lot of double pips here. And then solid, just like the best uncommon removal. And then just filling out with creature slots. Oh, I forgot we had Cheering Crowd too. Filling out the creature slots, we just have hits. You know, like Lurking Lizards is filler, Merciless Enforcers is filler, so Scout the City. But the maybe kind of Chariot, but Leyline Weaver is great. Favored Fighters are great. Zan is great turn 3 to fill stuff in. Just probably the strongest deck we've had all Spider-Man set. So we'll enjoy it, but probably won't see a deck that strong for quite a while. All right, we'll see you next time.